Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well, and I'm sorry I have been gone for so long. I've had final papers, and then I was out of town for about 10 days, and I'm back and I've jumped right back into school and it's been hectic. But anyways, you guys probably don't care. You're here for the review, right? Okay, so as the title says, today I will be reviewing. This is Qo's Minerals Matter Eye Duo, and this one is in Planet Plum. You get a total of 5 grams of product in 2 eyeshadows. They look like this. So this is a lavender, very shimmery lavender. I'm surprised the camera's picking it up because I've had a lot of trouble trying to photograph this color right here. And here you have a very sparkly charcoal. Okay, there's also, as you can see, some mirrors. You can see my little setup right there. But yeah, the mirrors are pretty handy. And if you switch this around, you can open it up to find a double-ended, oops, let me pop that out. You can see a double-ended sponge applicator, and one's a little bit more narrow than the other. Okay, so you can only purchase this at Shoppers Drug Mart, or if you're in, well, you can only purchase this in Canada in the Shopper Drug Mart chains, or if you're in a French-speaking region, I believe the name of Shoppers Drug Mart is actually Pharmaprix. Sorry, I'm butchering French, but this is $20. I believe when it's not on sale, and that's 20 Canadian dollars, which is currently higher than the US. Our economy's dying. This is 20 Canadian dollars, and I managed to get this on sale, but it's still not worth it, and I'll tell you why. Let me start with swatches. Okay, so I'm going to swatch these pretty heavily so you can see. This is a lavender. I don't know how well that's being picked up. Alright, and this is the charcoal, shimmery charcoal. Now you're probably thinking like me when I first swatched these in the store, and I thought, oh my god, these are so freaking pigmented and these are amazing. But if you take a closer look, assuming my camera will pick it up, you can see that these are actually kind of gritty. Okay? So why don't I like these? First of all, they are nowhere near as pigmented as they look when you actually apply them on your eyelid. And as you can see, I did some heavy finger swatches, and that's going to be pretty different than when you actually use a brush to apply the product on your skin. So I have these swatches on my arms. You can see that there's 4 sets of them. They were straight, but I guess when I twist my arm you can't see all of them. There's actually a lavenders over here, but you probably can't see them that well, so I'll just refer to the charcoal color. So this swatch right here, this is when I swatched it on my finger and rubbed it right on my skin. So that doesn't look too bad. That looks pretty decent. This is, however, without a primer and used with a brush. Well, this is without a primer, by the way. So this, I just stuck my brush in there, and I tried to get maybe an average amount of product. I didn't want to load it up too heavily, and this is what you get. Okay, so this is, or the rest of these are also with brushes, and this one I used Urban Decay Primer Potion, and you can see that it's a little bit better than the swatch with the brush and without a primer, but it's still not quite what you see here. And this, lastly, is with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, and it's a sticky base, so you can see that this swatch right here is the closest to this one right here. Right? Let me just go back a little bit. Yeah, so if you don't use a primer, these eyeshadows are completely useless. Not only will they not show up that well, but they just start fading within like the first 10 minutes of applying them. And I know this because I'm wearing these colors right now on my eyes, and I used Max Painterly Paint Pot because I figured a sticky base would be the best bet for these eyeshadows, and the second time using it, so I know to use a stickier base. But anyways, I guess I didn't apply enough of the product, and I didn't extend the paint pot out enough, and so the charcoal is fading considerably. I guess I can try to show you guys really quick. Okay, so I've had no trouble with the lavender fading so far, but the charcoal, it's just not staying very well. And I think it's because I didn't extend the paint pot out far enough. Okay, so that's that. I should also read you the claims that Huo gives for this product, and they say it's beauty from nature, and that these luminous shadows have been created with natural minerals from the earth. The velvety smooth texture is easy to apply as well as long-lasting. Double-ended shadow applicator and mirror included. I don't know how natural these are. I'm not very learned in this topic because yeah, I know I should care more about what I put on my skin, but I'm just not very familiar with natural products, so I'm not going to say anything about that. But these are very, very gritty. They're not the chunkiest eyeshadows that I've ever used, but they do apply a little bit unevenly because of all that glitter, and the eyeshadows just aren't as smooth as I had hoped that they would be. Also, because they don't last, I said before, they don't last very long, and that they're chunky, and so what that results in is lots of fallout on your face. So if you're one of those people that put on foundation before doing your eye makeup, this is going to be a pain in the ass. And even if you're not, even if you do eye makeup first and then foundation, that extra step just really cuts into your daily routine, especially if you're always in a hurry like me. So that's definitely a downer. When applying these eyeshadows, I definitely had to keep going back with my brush into the product and patting it on, and it's just a hassle. So for 20 Canadian dollars, or even if it's on sale, I would definitely not repurchase this. I think even for $10, say it was half off, I would not repurchase this again, because there are definitely other drugstore brands that you can purchase for a fraction of the cost that work so much better. I think that's all I have to say for the product. I mean, this is the first Cure product that I'm really disappointed in, because I've tried some of their cream blushes and single eyeshadows that have been discontinued. Bought them like 2 years ago. They still work fine, but they've been discontinued, and I really love their lip glosses. So this is definitely a huge, huge, huge disappointment. Would not purchase this again, and I'm glad that I only got one of these, or actually my boyfriend got this for me, and I seriously wanted to get all four. There are 4 different options, 4 different color combinations, and I am so glad I did not, because it is totally not worth it. And if I could return it, I probably would. So that's that for the review. I hope it was helpful, and that it saves some of you from buying this product if you were considering it. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.